Hi, Christina. Thank you again for taking so much time to do a one-to-one with me yesterday. It was really great to chat with you and hear about all the cool stuff you have going on. Like I mentioned, my favorite thing about running my business is the fact that I get to be a bridge between people who are doing amazing things like you and people whose lives you're impacting. As someone who has had fortunately a great sleeper as a child for the past 3 years, uh, I certainly understand the value of of what you do. With helping parents get their children to sleep. Um, I certainly saw firsthand how challenging it was for my wife. It was challenging for me as well, but as you know, it was much more challenging for my wife to go through that first year with a newborn, and that was with a baby who was sleeping really well. And so I'm so excited uh, to be able to give you some tips and some ideas as to how you can connect with more people whose lives you can change. And that's what it's about for me, is just being able to be that bridge and being able to help out and play a small part in helping you change lives. And so I want to talk to you about leveraging Google to do that. We talked about a lot of this yesterday, but I want to go through some different things. So, what I want to do for you first is I want to give you some tips on how you can improve your SEO without, of course, these are all things that I could do for you too. Like we talked about yesterday, at the end of the day, a lot of times it just comes down to being able to do it, but not wanting to take the time to do it. And if you'd like me to help you out with this, obviously I would be more than happy. But I definitely want you to be equipped with the information so that if you do want to take the time to do it yourself, you can do that. Uh, so Usually I start off with showing some metrics of how much things get searched. I think you already have a pretty good grasp um, on that. Yeah, I actually didn't even pull up the numbers. Yes, I did. Just kidding. Um, so it looks like there's pretty good value um, in some of these searches. This is what I would call a buyer intent keyword. It's somebody who's searching specifically for what you offer, and it really just, if somebody's searching for this, they're not just looking for information; they're looking to buy from you, right? Um, so these are our favorite keywords to go after. We can do this either with SEO or with ads, but we have over 1,000 search volume across the United States of people searching for what you do, and this is monthly. So I'm sure you already know the value of getting in front of those people. Even if you just get a small fraction of those as visitors to your website, and a small fraction of those actually reaching out to you, that's going to be a significant number of people who are coming to you as very interested leads every month. So that's what we want. So I want to show you how you can make some changes on your website to be found for some of these keywords. First of all, this is a tool I use called Ahrefs. It's the same thing I was using to look at the keywords. This is your website's current SEO profile. Right here where it says organic search, these are the keywords that you're currently being found for. So you're not currently in the search results for any keywords. These are some of the sites that you mentioned to me. I think Little Winks is the one who would be most comparable to you, because some of the Sleep Sense, I think you mentioned that you already knew this, but they're clearly spending thousands and thousands of SEO dollars they're ranked for almost 6,000 keywords. Tiny Transition, they're maybe not spending quite as much, but their SEO is, they're getting over 1,000 visits on their site a month as well. They're clearly spending good money on SEO too. Sleep Sense is getting almost 2,000. And then Taking Care of Babies, I did not know that her brand name was so big. She's getting almost 300,000 traffic a month. So her investment is clear. It's likely in the $20,000 to $30,000 a month range, I would guess, to maintain this kind of traffic. And probably at this point, a lot of it's just riding on brand name. But regardless, I want to show you at the level that you would want to be working at, some things that you could do to bring some more traffic to your site. So first and foremost, you want to rank for some keywords. And the way that you do this is you put the content on your site that you want to be found for. So to give you an example of this, let's see, Sleep Sense, I wanted to find Little Winks. All right, so Little Winks, they currently, you can see the content on their site. They specifically are mentioning sleep coaches, certified sleep coaches, certified sleep coach again. Let's see what else. Did you say specialist maybe? No. But they are talking about, okay, so sleep course, sleep coaches, sleep training. So these are some sort, these are words that you really want to get in your content, because those are the kind of words that you want to get found for. So right now your content does a great job of kind of telling the story and helping people understand why they're in the right place. But it doesn't really give Google the idea of what somebody would want to find you for. And that's why you're not ranking for any keywords. So the number one recommendation that I have for you that you could do for yourself is go through your content and add some verbiage around sleep coaching. Use words like sleep coaches, sleep coaching, sleep training, right here, especially on the main page. This applies to everywhere on your website, but in particular for the pages that you want to rank for, which is usually your homepage. It's good to be found on your homepage, and then they can find back pages from there. You really want to get those keywords into the text content down here. So that's suggestion number one. Suggestion number two is to get some more backlinks, like these other sites, that you pointed me towards have. Little Winks, it looks like, has the least, but they still have. And sorry, let me back up. A backlink is just anywhere that there's a link to your website somewhere else on the internet. They have almost 650 backlinks, and as a result, they're getting over 300 traffic a month. It says that's valued at $25. My guess is it's valued at a good bit more than that, because probably at least 5% of that traffic monthly becomes clients, maybe a little less. But even if we say 1% of that traffic becomes a new client every month, that's still 3 new clients a month from website visits, and clearly that's valued more than $25. So anyway, that's an aside. Yeah, so backlinking, this is primarily something that it's good to have an SEO service for. It can be a little difficult to get those backlinks yourself. This is the main thing that I specialize in for my clients, is building out those links, because it can be really tedious to do for yourself. So what we do is we find relevant blogs and other websites where we can build backlinks back to your website. So essentially that's tip number two. Get more backlinks. You can do it yourself, but it's tedious. So I definitely love to help you out with that. And then the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about was actually Google Ads. We mentioned these yesterday too. And like I said, I'm liking Google Ads more and more. My main suggestion for clients is always to, number one, start on SEO right away, because there's a lag time for getting you ranked and seeing results from that, right? Usually it's about 6 months, sometimes a little longer. So if we can run ads in the meantime, we can get you leads within weeks. So I wanted to show you some what running ads looks like for your services. And I also wanted to give a little shout out here. It looks like you are ranked number 1 in the map pack for pediatric sleep consultant, which is excellent. That is because I'm searching from, this local area, but this is awesome to see that your Google business profile is number 1 for the search if somebody's searching around here in the Valley. So excellent. Some tips on this too, since we're here. if I saw that you were doing really regular posts, I would I would venture to guess that these regular posts is why you were ranked number one in here. I saw that you stopped around November. You don't need to do them every day necessarily, but I definitely recommend, if you can get back to doing these once a week, is a good mark to shoot for. This will help you maintain that high ranking on the map pack. So a little bit of a shout out there because you're doing a good job. Let's see. Back to ads though. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. So when somebody runs ads here, these are what we call pay-per-click ads. And basically the way that it works is Google charges you when somebody clicks on your ad. So these guys have a pretty good landing page, it looks like. There are definitely some things I would change here. But what I like to do when we run ads for somebody is we really get inside the mind of your avatar. And I think we covered this yesterday too, but we build a landing page that speaks directly to the person that you want to work with, because that way we get the highest number of conversions possible. And not only that, but the conversions, the leads that we generate from that landing page, they're also they have a better understanding of what they're coming to you for, so it makes the lead much better quality. So I wanted to show you a little bit over here. These are some of the keywords that we would want to look into ranking you for. Excuse me, not ranking. That's SEO verbiage that we would want to run ads for. And it looks like the average cost per click would be somewhere in this range, between these columns. So it looks like we'd be looking at somewhere between $2 to $4 per click on average. And that is super affordable for running ads. I have clients who are spending $25, $30, even up to $50 a click. So I think this provides really excellent value. And seeing this actually just makes me excited, because I know that this is a way that we could get you connecting with people who need your help, people who are overtired, who are sleep deprived, and just want some help. And so we could get you some great leads within a few weeks of kicking off a Google Ads campaign. So I'd like to get your thoughts on that, because I know we talked about needing to kind of make the money to invest in this so that you can bring on more clients and make more money, but we could, like I said, I like to recommend that we start both SEO and ads at the same time, but we wouldn't have to do that. We could start ads, get you a good flow of leads coming from ads, and then worry about SEO later, or vice versa if you wanted to invest in SEO first. But I definitely recommend ads because we can get results fast, and these are low cost per click. And so, anyway, I'm looking forward to talking with you more about this, getting some of your thoughts. And I'm just excited as I'm looking at this, because there's great value here, both in the fact that it can be a great return on investment for you at how low your ad spends could be, and also just in the terms of the impact that you're going to make in the lives of these moms and parents who need what you can help them with. So anyway, thank you, Christina. I look forward to speaking with you more soon.